Hello everyone and welcome to Amagi Brilliant Park episode 2 review. Oh my god, we've got some anime shit going on here. So basically, we learned a little bit about the Farlanders. They're probably liking that. I don't know. We learned a little bit about the magical race in the Amagi Park. Basically, they have a thing called the Animus. Motherfucking Animus. And that probably is an actual word. I mean, I know it is, but let's just say Animus. Let me just check it out. Animus. Meaning. Oh, it's Latin. It's Latin. Oh, let's tap it in Google Translate. Google Translate. No, not Goofle. What the hell's a Goofle? English. No, I don't check Japanese. Animus. Isn't that soul? The mind! Ah, that makes sense. Oh, so animus means the mind. So basically, they have a thing called the animus, which basically takes like, you know, the enjoyment of the people within the park itself, and it gives them a means to live, like, you know, their own existence. And that's kind of dark if you think about it, because depending on how much people enjoy the park depends on how they live. And yeah, I'm surprised that they've been surviving this long with 82 people. Yeah, because, you know, like the ending says, like, you know, the amount of people that go there. So 82 people, it's a little bit strange that they can all survive just on that. Oh yeah, and their popularity also comes into play as well. Like, you know, when that Sharky mascot guy was on the ground, like, crying when Luffy was telling them the bad news. He was just like, and then she said, I'll help you find other jobs, like, but you know, have to face hardships in the future. And then he's just like, hardships, like, no, I'll have to go to, like, you know, just like hand out tissues or something. I don't know what he meant by that. And yeah, my popularity will cease and then I'll fade away. My god, you know what I thought then. You know what I thought then, but still. But Moffle just came in being a badass, saying, like, how long have you been here? And he's like, 12 years. Like, you had all that time to build up your fan base. I mean, like, there's no point in, like, wallowing in your self-pity now. But then Sharky was, like, you know, accusing Moffle because, like, you know, he is, like, a popular mascot, and accusing him that he wasn't worried about ceasing to be, and then, you know, Moffle just, like, you know, went on being a badass, like, gonna beat him down. But yeah, oh, what's her name? I feel tainted for not knowing the name. Oh my lord, let me move that out of the way. No, oh, you prick. Right, there we are. Let me move it. There we are. Oh, where's it gone? Isuzu. Yeah, best girl. We found out that she was the acting manager, and when they met the enemy, like the park not the managers, like, you know, the high up, stuck up businessmen. I'm gonna nickname them high up, stuck up businessmen, saying that they're the enemy. And then after, like, you know, the meeting, and Kanie, I've just called him Kyan, I forgot the name already, you know, asked, so if you're the acting manager in Luffy's stead, why haven't you gotten no manager advisors or consultants? And then she said they all quit, and she was like, the gun may have had something to do with it. I was like, oh my god, you idiot. But she must feel like utter crap, because, like, you know, they're basically swallowing their pride and asking, like, you know, an outsider to help them out. Kind of an outsider, yes, he was there, but I suppose, like, asking someone other from their own land is, like, you know, a little bit a hard pill to swallow, as we see with Moffle. Apologies, hit the mic. So yeah, and we also find out that she has trouble interacting with humans, which does kind of make sense with the gun. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, having different types of interactions with your own race, like, you know, But still, those other two mascots, that whatever, and that ram, like getting beat up by those kids, I was just like, oh my god, they're gonna kill him, aren't they? But no, they held it in, and then, like, you know, the pink one did say she wanted to kill him. But still, oof, she has good taste, if that is a she. But yeah, that waitress, oh, fine ass. Let's see her. Anyway, yeah, turning down the manager job at first, Cayenne. After, you know, that meeting with the business people, he went to ask Lufiel, the princess, to take away his mind reader powers. Oh yeah, and we also find out that the mind reading power only works on one person. So yeah, Isuzu's face is safe for you know, having, like, you know, she's safe to have, you know, her thoughts, but that basically sucks. I mean, like, I'd be prying on her, like, what are you thinking? Come on, tell me, woman. Like, ask her, do you want to go out? And all that. And then she's like, no, and I'm just like, okay, what are you really thinking? And then I'm just like, fucking awesome power. That sounded sad, didn't it? It didn't to me. It sounded fucking awesome. Sorry for the cussing. Anyway, so we found out about the power. He goes to ask the princess to take away his power, but you know, he listens in on the the announcement, finding out that, you know, like, the park will be closing down in 3 months, and it's just like, you know, getting pissed off a bit, because, like, you know, if you have time to be sad, then you have time to fix up the park. I mean, like, yeah, because, like, one of your main problems is, as well as the customers, is, like, and the location, because they haven't fucking changed it. It's like, you know, your outward appearance. I mean, it looks like utter crap. But yeah, that aside, he, after listening on the announcement, and then, you know, Moffle and Sharky, you know, like, having that, you know, their little fight, he just comes in acting like a badass, and I'm just like, oh yes, I like you a lot more. And then find out that it was all an act. But you know, Isuzu thought that you know, like, he was going to save the park, but he was just like, no, I only just said that. Whether I can save it or not is an entirely different thing. And then he's like, I'm only working here for the 3 months and all that, and then I'm gone. So yeah. But we also find out that like, you know, that oracle thing, it didn't actually tell her if they succeed or not. And I actually thought that he was going to succeed. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's obvious I will succeed. Yeah, I was kind of, it was kind of interesting to know that they didn't think that he'd succeed, you know, like a fucking oracle. He can see person, but he can't tell fucking future. I mean, that doesn't make sense. How do you know that this person is going to save you if you don't know the future? That doesn't make blind bit of sense, child. But yeah, this episode was actually very interesting. It was very enlightening. I like, you know, finding about the race. You know, finding about how, like, you know, they work, learning a little bit about Isuzu and, like, you know, her characteristics. But still, that wind element girl, like, she's a airhead, literally. But yeah, I'm gonna give it, to say, 7.5 out of 10. It was good. It was like I suppose, like, some of the explanation, like, you know, was supposed to be done in episode 1, but basically it was. I mean, like, it gave us enough to, like, to go back in, and now it gives us, you know, like, some of the major stuff. So it did its job. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Really enjoyed. Quick question though before I end off. You know, in the opening, if you are watching the opening, but you know when the book opens and you see the picture. Do you think that looks like the Unova region? I mean, I can't be the only one. Good lord, I'm just like, bit of Pokemon going on there. Because when I first watched an episode 1, I didn't say it first because, like, you know, I didn't want to know, like, segue like I am now. But I probably did. Anyway, I was just like, am I watching Pokemon? What is this bullshit? But yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Good day. Looking forward to episode 3. Oh yeah. And those guys were pissed when they had to clean up their own stuff. And I was just like, what? Really? You're pissed? Like, fuck off. Good day. See you for episode 3.